Hello, second graders. Hey, I see your assignment for today is Chapter 10, the review test, and that's on page 689 in your math workbooks. So, if you want to get your math workbooks out and follow along, let's go over this real quickly here, and we'll see if we can't help you out a little bit. It appears to me that most of this is dealing with data and different ways that we display the data. So let's take a look at number one. Hera asked her friends to choose their favorite yogurt flavor. Use the data to make a tally chart you see on the page there at the top. Now, it's just a chart, and so you've got peach, berry, lime, and vanilla. So we got peach, berry, lime, and vanilla. And all we're doing is extending through a chart, and my marker just ran out of ink. All right, you see what we got going on there? Now this is the type of yogurt. And this is the tally. Now, it says there, peach had 3, berry had 5 friends, lime had 2, and vanilla had 7. All right, so we've put together our chart. Now, another way that you can display this tally is with hash marks. That would be 3. That would be 5. That would be 2. And that would be 7. Does the sentence describe the data in the tally chart above? Choose yes or no. 7 friends chose berry and peach together. So berry and peach together, that's 8, not 7. So that's a no. More friends choose peach than lime. Peach and lime. More friends did choose peach, 3 to the 2 that chose lime. More friends choose vanilla than any other flavor? Yes, that's true. Vanilla, 7. Let's look at number 3. Hera asked 5 more friends to choose their favorite flavors. 3 friends chose berry. So we're going to add 3. 2 friends chose lime. So we'll add to that. Do more friends like berry or vanilla? Well, went from 5 to 8. And this went from 2 to 4. But do more people prefer berry to vanilla now? Well, yes. Now there's 8 that choose the berry and only 7 that chose the vanilla. So you can use your data to make conclusions. And if you were selling this yogurt, you'd probably want to have a good supply of vanilla and berry because that seems to be the most popular flavors. One of the ways you can use your data to improve your business. Next page, 690. Teresa counted the leaves on her plant once a month for 4 months. Describe how the number of leaves on the plant changed from May 1st to August 1st and to make a bar graph to solve the problem. So our bar graph, we're going to have the plants. That's our title. And our bar graph, we've got a bill. And we go from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on the y-axis. And then we go May 1st, June 1st. So we got May, June, July, and August. So, looking at the division between those is asking us to build a bar graph. So we look at our data. May 1st, there were 2 leaves. So on May 1st, we come up to 2. These are the leaves on this side. Obviously, those are the months. On June 1st, there were 4 leaves. So we find 4 here. We come across at 4. So here's our bar for June 1st. Now, July 1st, we've got 6 leaves. So we come over, here's our 6 leaves, come straight across at 6, and there's our bar for the 6 leaves. And finally, 8 leaves in August. So with 8 leaves in August, we're going to go all the way to the top of our chart here. And this would be our bar for August. So there you go. We just built a bar graph. You just build the bars at the appropriate measurement as indicated by the number of leaves based on the data that you were given. So, what are the total number of leaves on the plant? By August 1st, there would be 8 leaves. Now, describe how the number of leaves on the plant changed from May 1st to August 1st. How did it change between May 1st and August 1st? It went from 2 to 8. So it grew 6 new leaves. Everybody understand it? 1st of August, it had 8 leaves. 1st of May, it only had 2. Subtract the 2 from the 8, and it tells you that it increased by 6 leaves. Number 5, if Teresa counts 9 leaves on September 1st, how will the number of leaves change from May 1st to September 1st? So, what they're saying here is let's add another month. Call it September. And in September, it goes up to 9. So, continuing our bar, taking it over to 9. So there's our bar for September. This is at 9. This is at 8. This is at 6, 4, and 2. Now, what's the question? If Teresa counts 9 leaves on September 1st, how will the number of leaves change from May 1st to September 1st? Well, May 1st there was 2. September 1st there was 9. So take your 9, subtract the 2. It will have changed by 7 leaves. It just added 1 more leaf in the month of September. All right, that's a bar graph. Very easy to understand. I'm sure you all have figured out how to do that. Let's move on. Now we got a tally chart. Use this tally chart to complete the picture graph. Draw a smiley face for each child. So we're taking the tally from one chart and we're turning it into a picture graph. So if we're going to do that, on page 691, problem number 6, tag has 1. So on our chart, we've got tag and 1 smiley face. Hopscotch has 5. So hopscotch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 smiley faces. Boy, I'll tell you what, everybody's smiling. Kickball got 3. So we're going to draw 3 smiley faces. And then finally, jacks. And jacks got 2. That's all you got to do. Look at the number in the tally and draw a smiley face. How many children chose hopscotch? 5. How many fewer children chose tag than kickball? Well, tag, we had 1, kickball, we had 3. So 2 fewer. Take 3, subtract the 1. It tells you that 2 less chose tag over kickball. Number 9, which 2 games were chosen by a total of 4 children? Which 2 games were chosen by a total of 4? Well, look at your chart. Here we have 3, here we have 1. So tag and kickball were chosen by 4 people. Just add up your smiley faces. Which 2 added up to 4? Tag and kickball. That was pretty easy. And we're almost done. Next page. We are on page 692 now. Problem number 10. Mr. Sanchez asked the children in his class to name their favorite type of book. Use the data to complete the bar graph. So we're going to build another bar graph. Except this time they put fiction, science, history, and poetry. Fiction, science, history, and poetry. They put that on the side rather than on the bottom. And then along the bottom, they put numbers from 0 to 10. So, just like that. Now, what's different about this graph? Well, the bars are going to go across it instead of up and down. We have 8 children who chose fiction. So we come to our 8, and our bar is going to look just like that for 8. 4 children chose science. So we're going to find a 4. We're going to come up directly above the 4. That's the kids that chose science. 6 chose history. So we're going to find the number 6, come directly above the 6. And this is going to be your bar for the 6 kids that chose the science. And then finally, 9 people chose history. Or I'm sorry, poetry. So we're going to come over to 9. And this is going to be your bar for the 9 that chose. So you see, the bars go this way instead of that way. And this all depends. When you're building a bar graph, do you want the bars to go across or do you want them to go up and down? And that'll be determined by how you set up the graph. Now normally, this would be on the bottom, this would be on the side. That's the normal way to build a graph. But sometimes you want your data to go across the chart sideways like that, so you got my permission to build one that way. Anyhow, that's it for your Unit 10 review. I hope this helps you better understand data and the different kind of charts that we can use. Meanwhile, what do you got? Oh, geometry and fractions are coming up. Well, we got a little story there. When you get into chapter 11, well, this will be fun. And it looks to me like chapter 11 is the last unit you have before you finish your math books, second graders. So you've been doing a real good job. We've got about 3 weeks left, and I'll begin putting up lessons for you every day as you move into Unit 11. So do your work for Unit 10, practice for that test. Take care of yourselves. Stay safe. Stay out of trouble, especially during Ramadan. And we'll see you again tomorrow.